December is Santa's big month, especially in the U.S. where I am. But does anybody care what Mrs. Claus does in December? Well, I found her December Daily album from 2018. Correction, I found her process videos and I narrate them for us. She is able to find time to do some special activities for herself and the elves in her community. She is also able to have a short getaway. Each day until December 1st, I will bring you a video. Sit back, enjoy the colorful pages from Mrs. Claus and her December Daily of 2018. Okay, it just came. Experiment number 1. All right, first of all, I want to do this side and then this side on Mrs. Claus's. You know what? I probably need a heat mat. Does this burn? We're going rogue. Doesn't have a very long cord. Okay, you put this in the middle or right on the edge. I'll try not to get my head in it. You're going to see if I do this right with me. Okay. Okay, that's not right. Ooh, it's getting hot. Can you hear tiptoes? That's the dog. This dog has found a new lease on life with eating about 3 times as much food as he used to. I finally found a combination that he likes. Gertie, what am I doing wrong? It's hot. I'm gonna have to get out the directions. There are none. Oh, here they are. All right. Oh, you have to wait. Huh, rats. Okay. Oh, 10 minutes. Wow. Align the ruler to fuse in a straight line and desired length. Apply steady pressure and roll the tip along the ruler stencil groove at a swift pace. Oh, insert cutting tip? Oh, we don't want to cut. Okay. Owie, it's hot. I think this is the cutting tip. But that's good to know. Okay. I need to cut them a tad bigger, I guess. I guess I do. The thing, that sucker gets hot. It's steel, Beth. Woo! Owie! Instructions to fuse. Okay, you don't. Yeah, you do. We might cut some of this out. Whew. Okay, we got it in there. There's a will, there's a way. Now it needs to cool off again. All right, I mean warm back up. Cutting tool. Did I get a cutting tool? Better not throw the packaging away. I got that. Oh. Oh, there were two things in here. Where's the other? Oh, here it is. I can see me losing these little tiny things. All right, we're going to have to come up with a drawer for those now. Okay, I'll be back in 10 minutes. I think it's starting to fuse. Oh, it is. It works. Problem is, where do you know where to put it? Okay. Okay, this first one is going to be a big experiment. Okay, well, we're getting there. It's way better than the last one. Oh, no! My page came off. I mean, her page came off. This might be the blooper reel. I think every day's a blooper reel for me. I have discovered a new lady on YouTube. She probably won't appeal to a lot of you. I'm not even going to tell you her name. Unless you're interested. She lives in North England, way up at the top. Northumberland, I think is what it is. She cooks, she quilts, she crafts. She has chickens, she has a garden. She's older. She is fantastic. Her personality is perfect for me. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Anyhow, I watched some of her videos yesterday and last night. I didn't have a lot of time yesterday. I was with children all day. Come on. There we go. Oh, I love it. It works! Curty! It works! Okay, we're going to unplug it because it's a hot little sucker. And it needs to cool off. Okay, 3 times the charm. Woohoo! Don't go anywhere. Now, where did this come from? This pulled loose. Don't remember where she had it. Okay, we're going to mess with that later. It works! Wahoo! Big props to the fuse tool. Okay. Today, Mrs. Claus is talking about her wrapping paper. Buffalo check. Is that buffalo check? I think it is. I think it is. We just happen to have a computer right here. That's the name I couldn't remember yesterday. Buffalo plaid. Yes, sort of. Anyhow, that was cute. Fiddly, but cute. Okay, wrapping paper. We don't need this paper clip anymore. I'm going to narrate what I did yesterday because it's going to take me a while to do the wrapping. A while to get Mrs. Claus's information together for the wrapping paper. Today, Mrs. Claus's video clips are all about her wrapping paper. She makes her own wrapping paper, and she is describing it here. She uses craft paper, much like I do. I love wrapping with craft paper because I have one roll of wrapping paper. Now, I have family members that have gobs of rolls of wrapping paper, and there's no place to put it. It's hard to store. You got to have a upright spot, or you got to have a long, skinny, flat spot. Um, my mom used to hide it behind a door in a bedroom, or in a closet. I have one roll of paper, and it's huge. And I think I got it off of Amazon about 3 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, I wrap a lot less than I used to, but I use it for everything. I stamp on it, I write on it, I color on it, I get Bella to color on it, my granddaughter to color on it. I use stickers, I put fancy ribbon on it, plain ribbon, no ribbon. I love it. So I use a lot of craft paper. um, she's using a gift bag as her background, and um, I don't know where she got this, but it's cute. It has little Christmas trees on it, and so cute, cute, cute. They have a good stationery shop up at the North Pole apparently. So she's using this as her background, and she's getting it all the way across because that particular page has a tip in. It looks like, or a fold out, whatever you want to call it. So she's using samples of her wrapping paper that she does have from old gifts and things like that. I think she saves it because she might be a craft hoarder. Don't know anybody else like that, do you? Anyhow, she's going to use that little bit of like a figgy pudding or Christmas pudding on it also. Then here's some tissue paper. She is cleverly trying to fold this tissue paper into lots of layers so that it goes with the punch. Her new circle punch. I got a new one too. Lucky her. I love it. It's about a 1.5 inch punch, I think. But anyhow, so she's trying to make it thick enough so that the punch won't eat the paper, but alas, it still eats the paper. I have to tell her, honey, you're just going to have to use more layers or cut them out with circles if you're going to do tissue paper. Anyhow, she gets it done, it looks like. And she's going to put some of these circles of her samples of tissue paper on this gift bag that she's using for her background. And just kind of make a pretty background out of all the different tissue paper. And I like it. She must have moved her camera around a little bit because it's kind of out of shot here. But there we go. I hope she keeps it like that. Now, it's a little problematic, Mrs. Claus, because she has left the handles of the gift bag on the inside. When she cut them off, she cut them off at the edge instead of cutting them off at the base of the handle itself. So there's a little bit of a lump there, and that's going to become problematic. But live and learn. I have to live and learn. She's going to have to live and learn. So she used that little figgy pudding to cover up the hole in her tissue paper on her tip end on the other side. She's a clever lady. So now she is taking a piece of craft paper and she is going to stamp with these lovely Dilution ink. Is it Dilution or Diane Ravley? One of those two ladies that are genius. She's stamping with red and green. But she has a little bit of a problem with the red ink pad, and she finally gets it going, and she made some lovely circles with that. And this is an example of how she does her wrapping paper, just like I do. She is making circles. Now, I wouldn't put them this close. I doubt if she does either, unless she doesn't have to wrap a whole heck of a lot. But this is darling. Polka dot. The green, I love the green. Anyhow, craft paper.
her and I are on track with this thing because we both like it. Um, that one gets a little smudged, it looks like, so she's going to do it again. Um, and then, genius that Mrs. Claus is, she takes her circle punch, because this craft paper is definitely thick enough, but she learns that you have to go in closer to the edge. You have to get the edge close because your handle's short, your base is close. So she's cutting around all of them to get close to the edge so that the circle can go all the way around. Does that make sense? And that becomes an issue. She fights with it quite a bit, but she gets it. And she is just going to, instead of like wrapping her package now as she would do in a real situation, she is going to just glue these down onto the background in her journal so that she can kind of have an example of what she does on her wrapping paper. I would love wrapping paper like this. Take some craft paper. You can get, I have a Christmas tree stamp that's semi close to this one on this gift bag. Stamp it all over. Put tissue paper circles on it. Then put other stamp circles on it. Love it. Love it. We're not giving very many Christmas presents this year. My sisters and I agreed. It's ridiculous. We just trade craft money back and forth. They give me money for fabric, or they give me fabric, and I give them cross stitch stuff because they both like to cross stitch. I mean, it's ridiculous. And my husband and I are not doing Christmas presents because we might do a beach house. Woo! 2 days and we go to the beach house for Thanksgiving. So, see you all tomorrow with Mrs. Claus. Bye.